The Emirates NBA Cup is here. You can win big getting in on the action at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA. All 30 teams split into 6 groups every Tuesday and Friday, playing for the right to advance into a single elimination in-season tournament, culminating in the NBA Cup Championship in Las Vegas. First time, here's something special for you. New DraftKings customers bet $5 to get $150 in bonus bets if your bet wins. Score big with DraftKings Sportsbook. Every point counts. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Use code MONEYMOVES. That's code MONEYMOVE for new customers to get $150 in bonus bet if your bet wins when you bet just $5. Only on DraftKings. The crown is yours. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for staying up late with us and staying around for Nightcap. I am your favorite Unc Shannon Sharpe. He is Liberty City's own route runner extraordinaire, bingo ring of fame honoree, the legendary, the Pro Bowler, the All-Pro. That's Chad Ochocinco Johnson. Thank you, guys. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit that like button and go subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed wherever you get your podcast from. We thank you, because you stay up late with us, and no matter when we come on, you're with us. So thank you very, very much. Please make sure you check out Shea by Le Portier. The holidays are upon us. What better way to celebrate than with a bottle of Shea by Le Portier? Now, if you cannot find it in a city or a state near you, just order it online, and we'll get it to you ASAP. Now, remember, the cutoff is December 18th to make sure you get it by December 30th. December 18th to make sure you receive it by December 30th. And one more thing, please drink responsibly. Go follow my media company page on all of its platforms. That's Shay Shay Media, and my clothing company, 84, with 84 being spelled out. Our newest release just dropped last week. We've got shirts, sweats. We've also released some stocking stuffers such as beanies, koozies, and mugs. Quantities are limited, so please make sure you grab yours while supplies last. Tickets for the Super Bowl show in New Orleans, our first spring tour stop, are on sale now. The link is pinned at the top of the chat. It's February 6th in New Orleans. Be there. You don't want to miss this. Ocho, the Rockets are headed to Las Vegas, still alive for the semifinals of the Emirates Cup as they storm back and beat the Golden State Warriors. This is the first time they've beaten the Warriors since the pandemic. 2020, the Warriors had been 15-0 against Rockets, but hey, Rockets Day, we weren't on those teams. We're here now as they storm back from as many as 7 down to win 91-90 on a very controversial call late in the ball game, a tie up. A lot of players were calling timeout. Even the coach called timeout. Yeah. But Bill Kennedy, who's the head official, overruled them all and said, hey, Kuminga had fouled Jalen Green. Green goes to the line, calmly sinks 2 free throws. And that was the margin of victory, 91-90, as they head to Las Vegas to play. I think they played OKC, right? Yeah, they played OKC in the semifinals. And then Milwaukee, we're going to talk about this game a little later. The Hawks also beat the Hawks beat the Knicks.
Yeah. Hey.
Yes.
Hey, the goddamn Warriors, man. You know, them boys got championships. I mean, they too experienced, late in games, even making these kind of mental errors, man. They've been in these situations before. Maybe it's just a lapse in judgment, at the end of games. I mean, what's the issue? Do you think maybe they're not taking it serious?
Oh, they're taking it serious. I think the thing is that Gary Payton II, in that situation, just hold on to the ball, get tied up.
Yeah.
I mean, you throw it because, first of all, you're throwing it, you're shoveling the ball out. And, you don't know what's going to happen. Like I said, I don't know if I'm calling a foul in that situation, Ocho.
Right.
I see a bunch of guys in red calling timeout.
Mhm.
The coaches are also calling a timeout. And for him to overrule because the other officials had given him a timeout.
Right.
But because Bill Kennedy is the head official, they're going to look to him. And he says, hey, I got a foul. Pulled him over his shoulder. Now, I didn't see that.
Right.
I didn't see that egregious of a call, and definitely in that spot. Now, hey, go back. You can make a call. A foul is a foul no matter what time of the game that it occurs in.
Right.
But it's hard in a situation like that, Ocho. It seems like it was a tie-up. It's at worst case scenario, it's a tie-up. Best case scenario, the Houston Rockets got the best case scenario.
Right.
They got a foul call, and the guy went to the line and made both free throws. But that's a very, very tough spot to be in. That's a very tough way to lose a ball game when you had seized control of the ball game late in the ball game, had made a lot of plays right. But give the Rockets some credit, Ocho, because they did a great job. There were a lot of times they got 24-second shot clock violation because they did an outstanding job of defense. They were switching everything. They got nothing easy. They contested everything. So let's not just make it about that last call, although a lot of people want to make it about the last call. I thought the Rockets defense, say the last 2 minutes of the ball game, maybe 2.5 minutes, was sensational.
Yeah. And the Rockets is a very, very young team. Very young team. They play very well in transition. Obviously, like you did say before, something that most of the NBA doesn't play. Them boys play defense tonight. They
definitely played defense when they needed to.
Yeah, and it just seemed like they wanted more though, huh? That's why I said, damn, are the Warriors really taking it serious, being that, it's just the NBA Cup, and their eyes and their mindset and they goals are set on, obviously NBA championship.
Yeah.
It just looked like
I think
you're this close more.
You're this close to the cup. I mean, hey, you're in the knockout round now. You played hard. You fought hard to get here. So I think everybody's taking it serious. You see the Milwaukee. They said, look, we're not just here now. We just don't want to go to Vegas. We want to win the thing. Right. We see the Hawks, the way they played. They go into New York. They were down, and then they storm back in the second half and completely dominate the game. I think once you get this close, it's something new.
Right.
That they instituted, try to keep the audience, try to get more viewers in. But I think because it's an opportunity, you're gonna get 500 each. A participant gets $500,000, and you're the Emirates Cup. Hey, I don't have a problem with it, and I think those guys played hard. But it was a sloppy game.
Yeah.
I mean, the Warriors shot 44% from the floor. The Rockets shot 46% from the floor. The Warriors shot 32% from the three. The Rockets shot 22% from the three.
Right.
Neither team really got to the free throw line a lot. That's to be expected. The Warriors, because they don't really have an inside presence, they shoot a lot of threes. Yeah. Even though they were 12 or 38 tonight. The Rockets was 6 of 27. The Warriors was 4 of 9 from the free throw line, which is 44%. The Rockets were 9 of 10, which is 90%. But like I said, it was a sloppy game. Didn't have a whole lot of flow to it. I mean, think about it. It was 91-90 was the final score. And routinely, we're used to seeing scores in the hundreds.
Right.
So, yeah, it was not a well-played game. The court was really hard on the eyes. I hate the red court.
You like it?
And I get the NBA. No, hell no. Hell, you can barely find the basketball. And I get what the NBA is trying to do, like some creativity, but red, I mean, come on, man. All red.
Yeah.
It's kind of like watching the Boise State football, game in that blue field. I think it's Eastern Washington. They have red turf.
Red turf, yeah.
I'm like, nah.
Yeah, I like it. It was different. It was different. Seeing something different outside of the hardwood. The color coordination to go with the teams based on where you playing at. I like it. I like it. A little something different.
Yeah.
You old school, man. You just
No, I mean, look, some of them I can get down with. Look, the grown folks watching the game. They ain't no kids,
right? And
I get you trying to pique interest, but I mean that was a bit too much. I mean, man, I was like, damn, I'm about to get vertigo watching this game. Man, let me get up and go get me some water or something.
Right.
Hopefully, nothing interesting happens while I'm gone. But yeah, that was a bit much. I mean, look, I get the Lakers and the Warriors and Indiana. They got yellow courts and things like that. Some teams predominantly blue, but all red. I mean, the only thing that was gold on there was the basketball, the trophy.
Right.
That was a bit much for me, but look, the Rockets won this ball game because I thought they played really well, really great defense the last 2.5 minutes of the ball game. They switched everything. They got like 3 shot clock violations, and they forced them in some very difficult shots when they were able to get a shot off. They were very difficult shots, clanging off the backboard. They did a great job of not letting Steph Curry see daylight. Now, he did get one look. He missed it. But for the most part, I thought they did a very good job on Steph. Steph was 8 of 17, 3 of 9 from the 3. Buddy Hield was 6 of 12, 3 of 9 from the 3. Gary Payton II was 0 of 2. Kuminga, he got 20 shots up. He was 8 of 22 of 6 from the 3. He was the same thing from the free throw line, 2 of 6. Draymond was 4 of 9, 0 of 2, no free throws. But for me, this was a really sloppy ball game. But the Rockets found a way to win it. And so you give these young guys credit because a lot of these guys haven't been in a situation like this, and this is maturity. This is a sign of growth that they're getting better. And Ime Udoka is rubbing off on him because his personality, he seems like a fiery guy that, hey, he'll no nonsense.
Right.
Hey, we here to get a job done. Let's get the job done, and then we can go on about our way. But give the Rockets credit. I mean, yeah, I know a lot of people's going to harp on that last call, Ocho, and I get it because I'm watching. I'm like, damn, 2 times. I mean, it seemed like all the Rockets players were calling timeout. Even the officials seemed like they were about to give them a timeout. And as I said, Bill Kennedy, who's the head official, he came in and said, nah, that's a foul. And that's a tough way to lose the game late in the ball game. 2 free throws with 3.1 seconds on the clock. And give the young fella credit, Jalen Green, because he went to the free throw line and he sank both of them. Steve Kerr called the loose ball foul that decided the game, 3.5 seconds left, unconscionable. Whistle and something an elementary school official wouldn't have called. I agree. Steve Kerr also said the Rockets NBA court, it felt like I was descending into the depths of hell. It was tough. It was tough. That red, all red is tough. And I'm not the biggest red fan.
Right.
I don't wear a whole lot of red. When we was growing up, my grandfather really wouldn't get us anything red because he said only monkeys wore red. So, nah, Barney didn't play that.
Listen, I enjoy red. I enjoy the color red, man. You know, it's probably the best color in the color spectrum. One that I enjoy. So I personally enjoy seeing the red on the court. It's time for something different. Obviously, I think the NBA is worried about why viewership is down. Maybe that's one way. And maybe they do want to get the kids and the young kids watching the games to boost their viewership up, you know, as opposed to
because it's lagging.
Yeah. So I mean, hell, dude, you got
it doesn't help that it doesn't help that a lot of times the best players, they're load managing, they're not playing.
Yeah.
That's not good. I mean, you're paying a lot of money for these games.
Right.
The NFL doesn't have that problem. Hell, they're trying to get guys out there on the court, on the field. If they're hurt, if you're dinged, if you can run just a little bit, they don't get you out there.
They want you out there.
Right. And that's why, especially the superstars, and that's what it is, Ocho. Hey, the 10th guy on the bench, he missed a game. Nobody cares.
Right.
It's the superstars. That's why they protect the quarterbacks. The quarterbacks, that's what people want to see. Yeah. They want to see those guys. And you done got the guy knocked out for 2 or 3 weeks. Nah, the NFL ain't going for that. But that's something, because I love Adam Silver. I think he's really great at what he does. Right. He's going to have to find a way to make sure these guys play. They've tried to incentivize it. Like, look, you're going to lose out of a chance to win the MVP or Rookie of the Year or All NBA. You got to play 65 games. And guys are like, bro, that's the difference between a $300 million contract and $180 million, $200 million contract. Right. Now, we're not talking about $5 million that Juan Soto gave up. Got to go to the Mets. We're talking about $100 million, $150 million. That's a big difference.
Big difference.
And so, but congratulations, Houston Rockets, young team, found a way to scratch and claw their way to a victory as they take down the Golden State Warriors 91-90. In the first game of the night, the Hawks defeat the Knicks. Ice Trae, 3 years after knocking the Knicks out of the playoffs with a pair of wins in Madison Square Garden, Young had 22 points and 11 assists that lifted the Atlanta Hawks over the New York Knicks in the NBA Cup quarterfinals knockout round. The Hawks will face the Bucks in the semifinals. Trae Young did his Fever in the Funk House, rolling his dice on the Knicks logo as time expired. Born in 54, died in 63. What's my point? Nina Ross, the gambling host. 9 it is.
Hey, but look, they really, honestly, I mean, we know what the outcome of the game was, but goddamn, the Knicks was playing goddamn good in the first half, man. They was limited.
They were.
They was. I mean, I don't want to say Trae Young was struggling, but man, they limited his playmaking abilities. Hell, he averaged 12 assists, right?
Yeah.
But hell, at the half, he ain't had number 2 assists and 10 points going into the half. Goddamn, Karl Anthony Towns out there playing both ends of the court. No, he playing well. Shit, I think he finished with a double-double.
Yeah, he had 19 and 19
in the goddamn
points.
First half.
19 points, 19 rebounds. But the big gun, Jalen Brunson struggled.
Yeah.
He was 5 of 15 from the floor. He was 2 of 6 from the 3. OG Anunoby struggled, 5 of 17, 1 of 9 from the 3. Mikal Bridges shot the ball really well, except from the 3.
Yeah.
He was 9 of 17. And they didn't shoot the free throw. They were 60% from the free throw line, Ocho.
Yeah, that's bad.
If you don't get there a bunch, you definitely got to damn near be 100%.
Yeah.
So they was 9 of 15, that's 60%. But it's just a situation where the big guns didn't go off.
Right.
See, the thing that if you watch the Hawks, and, obviously I pay attention to them a little bit because I'm, from Georgia and I like Trae Young. Yeah. But if you look at their bench is really good. Hunter comes off the bench, and he could easily give you 30. He gave you 24 tonight. The other night against the Lakers, he gave you 26. Bogdanovich didn't have the big night tonight, but Double O, he gave you 12 off the bench and 11 rebounds. So they normally they could easily give you somewhere between 35 and 50 points with their bench production. Trae struggled a little bit. He had 22 points, but it took him 22 shots to get it. Jalen Johnson, it was 8 of 20, but he made some big shots down the stretch. He had 15 rebounds. Clint Capella is always on the glass. It seems like every year the Hawks want to get rid of him, but he gives them so many second chance opportunities to put points on the board. He was 11 and 13 tonight. He was plus 8. Jalen Johnson was plus 16. But they did a great job. You're right, Ocho. The second half, the Hawks dominated the second half. They got out on them in the third quarter, outscored them 34-18, and they really never looked back after that.
Hey, all it comes down to, obviously, the game of basketball is a game of runs, and the Knicks dominated, obviously, the first half, and that second half, they just couldn't hit nothing. They couldn't hit nothing. Nope. I'm not sure if it was the goddamn halftime adjustments that the goddamn Hawks made or the fact that the player just wasn't hitting their shots in the second half.
Well, it's as Doc Rivers once famously said, it's a make or miss league. Yeah. Either the ball goes in or it doesn't. And the thing is that you better hope it goes in sooner rather than later, because if your shots are not going in and the other team they're going to run away from you. And that's what we saw happen in the third quarter. They outscored them 34-18 because seemingly everything the Hawks put up went into the basket. Trae started getting young. He started penetrating, and now he's throwing lobs. Jalen Johnson, bam, dunk. Clint Capella, bam, dunk. Hunter,
back to back. Clint had 2 back to back.
And so that's what he does a great job. Like he's so, and that's why I was always impressed with him. I mean, when you lead the nation in score, and I know he's on the smallest side. He's a small guy, probably 5'11". I'm thinking, but when you lead the nation in scoring and rebounds, you can impact the game offensively. If you're not scoring, you can fill up the stat sheet with assists. Because we've seen him have a 30-20 game. We've seen him have 15, 16 assists. So there's another way that he can impact the game. And that's how he has to impact the game, because he's such a liability on the defensive end. He's smallish. He doesn't have quick feet. He doesn't have strong hands. So it's hard for him. And a lot of times people try to go at him. But what he has the advantage is his quickness in being able to score the basketball and get others involved. And he did a great job of that in the second half tonight of trying to get downhill and get his guys involved. And they did a great job of finishing. Jalen Johnson, Capella do a great job of finishing above the rim. And so the Hawks take on the Milwaukee Bucks in the semifinals in the Emirates Cup. But I was very impressed with the Hawks. I really were, especially considering how poorly they played in the first half, Ocho.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was a good game. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Listen, obviously, I'm a basketball fan to a certain extent, and I was hoping that the Knicks. You got Cat now, obviously Josh Hart. So I'm thinking Jalen Brunson and the boys, things were going to look different this year. I'm thinking things were going to look different. Maybe they're going to challenge in the East, but to come out, even though it's still early, come on now.
It's a two-team race in the East. It's the Cavs and the Celtics.
Oh,
now, unless somebody do something unforeseen.
Come on, man. So you just gonna leave the Heat out?
It's a two-team. Bro, y'all try to get rid of Jimmy. Stop. Y'all know y'all ain't doing
but that's just the media. That's the media just.
Yeah, they said that about Belichick too, didn't they? It's just the media. It's just the media. Where's he at, Ocho? You just told me. Like when this stuff come out, the media got it from somewhere. That's what you told our chat.
Yeah. So you think they're gonna get rid of Jimmy? If they get rid of Jimmy, but what we gonna do?
They're not gonna. They don't want to extend him. That's the Warriors are reportedly targeting LeBron James and or Jimmy Butler. Who do you feel is a better fit? LeBron.
I mean, yeah, LeBron. I think
you need somebody to handle the ball.
Right.
Take so much pressure. Did you see how well he and Steph Curry played together at the Olympics? Huh?
Take the pressure off of Steph.
Of handling, they don't really have a point guard.
Right.
So now LeBron can handle the ball.
Right.
Now Steph is freed up to do what Steph does. Right. You see how well they played in the Olympics? Mm-hmm. You see when they've been on the All-Star teams together? Right. Now, All-Star is about as indicative because ain't nobody playing no defense. Yeah. But you saw him in a contested situation at the Olympics. And you see how easily Steph was getting shots off because LeBron can see over the entire court. Mm-hmm. He can skip past it. He can pass from one side to the other. He loved that hammer pass from one baseline to the other. So, and he can score. That's the problem that they have. They don't have enough scorers.
Yeah. I mean, do you think that's even a possibility? Obviously, listen.
I don't think LeBron
where there's smoke, there's fire. It has to come from somewhere. It has to.
Well, we heard last year that the Warriors made an attempt, and Rich Paul shot it. That Rich Paul basically talked LeBron out of if you believe what the reports are saying. Right. I just don't see a situation where LeBron wants to move.
Right. Okay.
And at this point in time. And this is what I always tell people. Tell me if LeBron goes somewhere, it's going to change somebody's perception of LeBron. If you like LeBron, you believe LeBron is the best player of all time, that's what you're going to believe. Right. If you believe Jordan is the best player of all time, no matter what LeBron does, he can get another title, he can get another MVP. Right. So it's not going to change anything. Now, if he wants to go try to chase one, okay, fine. That's his right. I mean, he's about to be 40 in about 2.5 weeks. But I don't believe it changed. I don't think it moves anyone's needles. Now, if that's what he wants, like, man, 5 would really look good on my resume. Right. And if I can get 5 finals MVP, first of all, nobody has 4. I have the second most behind Jordan. But for me, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me other than, him playing meaningful basketball, because unless they make a significant trade with the Lakers, I don't see them challenging. They're doing much in the West.
So let's just say hypothetically speaking,
yeah,
they do get LeBron. So are they a favorite to win? Not only coming out the West, but to beat the Celtics? 7 games.
I don't know if they'll be favored to win, but I think they'll be. Now all of a sudden you got 2 guys that can go score.
Yeah.
With LeBron and Steph, but I don't even know if that's enough.
Damn.
Because you got when you look at the Celtics, you got JB, you got JT, Porzingis has been in and out, hadn't played much this year. Derek White can score, Holiday can score. Yeah. You got Big Al, he can get hot, but normally he's gonna give you 10 points and 10 rebounds. Where's the other score? You're gonna have to give up something. Right. You're probably gonna have to lose Kuminga.
Lose him?
Huh?
What you mean lose him?
You got to package him. They're just not going to give you LeBron for free. You're going to have to match the salary somehow.
Damn.
That's how it works in the NBA. You got to match salaries. Yeah. So you taking on a guy that makes $50 million a year, you got to send out $50 million in salary.
Right.
So
yeah, that it ain't gonna happen. That ain't.
No, I definitely don't see LeBron going. Look, um, he came to the Lakers for a reason. He had accomplished all he could accomplish in Cleveland. He wanted to start his second half to start his branding,
Right.
and he won a championship. Got a team to the finals. They won that in the bubble, and he became the all-time leading scorer in a Lakers uniform. Right. And he's played extremely, extremely well for the Lakers. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, but it doesn't need to make a whole lot of sense to me. Mm-hmm. It only needs to make a whole lot of sense to him. Right. And if it makes sense to him, then he'll probably do it.
Most definitely.
Oh, hating ass Stephen A. talking about LeBron doesn't deserve to play with Steph. I saw him today too. Yeah. He's on his way. I think he's on his way to LA. But man, Stephen A. be hating on LeBron, talking about he don't deserve. You don't get what you deserve, you get what you've earned. Yeah. When you play 22 years and you're the greatest player in NBA history, you've earned the right to call a shot.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? I've done all I could for the Lakers. I think the Lakers have to be pleased considering where they were before LeBron got there.
Where they are now.
They were laughing. They were a proud franchise, but they were laughing stock. Right. They weren't going anywhere. They were not going to have any more national televised games. And now LeBron comes there, and every arena they go to, they're sold out. It brought the buzz back to Laker Nation. So go ahead.
Yeah, I don't see a situation where he leaves, such a good situation. No disrespect to the Warriors, but I mean, you talk about the legacy of the Lakers. Do you really leave that just to go chase a ring, as opposed to finish what you started in your career right there?
I mean, you're hoping that they can make a trade and get somebody. But I think the thing is the Lakers are like twofold. Okay, LeBron, let's just say for the sake of argument, you got a year, 2 years left. This year and next year, that's probably it. That'll be what, 22, 23 season. Mm-hmm. Bro, we keep giving up those picks and we give up this young talent because I think anything that gets packaged that gets shipped out is going to have to include Austin Reeves.
Right, okay.
Now, I think they don't particularly care if D'Lo is included. They kind of want to move on from D'Lo. You're probably going to have to put Rui in that package also. But what are we going to get? What are you getting back in return? That's the question. Right. Even swap ain't no swindle. Now, it's not like you trading superstars because it's hard to get equal value back for superstars.
Right.
That's why there are only a handful of those circulating in the NBA. But you don't want the role players all of a sudden go somewhere else and become that. But they're not going to be able to become what they could somewhere else because you have AD and LeBron. Right. So they're never going to be anything more than the third or fourth option at the Lakers with LeBron and AD on the squad. Mm-hmm. And so I think the Lakers need to understand that, Austin Reeves plays great, but he's only going to be so much with LeBron and AD on the court.
Right.
That's why Brandon Ingram had to leave. And you saw Brandon Ingram become an all-star. But he couldn't come back with AD and LeBron. Right. Come on, bro. It is what it is. It happens.
Yeah. I kind of understand it now. Why can't you fit in and do what you're doing, in New Orleans with the Lakers, but you don't touch the ball enough.
No.
Don't touch the
It takes a special type of somebody to play in that because everybody wants to be their best self. Right. And unfortunately, when you play with other dominant players, superstar players, they're going to get the ball, they're going to get the lion's share of the shot. And so you have to make the most of the opportunities that you do have. Right. Now, they're going to get somewhere between 18 and 22 shots a night. So what can you do with the limited amount of shots that you get? Right. Now, if you get hot, obviously they're going to feed the hot man.
Yeah, always.
But the ball originally is going through your big guns first. So no, I don't see it. Jimmy, it seems to me Jimmy wants an extension. Pat Riley is not too keen on that. Right. Jimmy doesn't play a lot of the games, and it doesn't seem to take the regular season serious enough for Pat. Pat, every game is life or death.
Right.
He wants you there. Pat doesn't have a problem paying, But hey, you ain't getting no free money out of Pat Riley.
Right.
Pat Riley. Pat, hey, the Godfather, hey, you need to get your ass out there on that court. I'm gonna pay you. I pay for play.
Not playoff play, huh?
LeBron hasn't given any indication to the Lakers about requesting a trade. Bronny would likely have to be included in any deal involving LeBron.
I like it. Listen, it's interesting. It's interesting. It would make for the NBA. We talk about viewership. Hell, it's gonna spike. It's gonna spike if that happens. I guarantee you that. Listen, I'm assuming the Warriors game's already sold out. I mean, what more can happen if LeBron was to go there, as opposed to everybody, especially Vegas.
They're winning.
That too, and the odds changing in Vegas. For them to win that goddamn chip.
Yeah. I mean, you got to look. They got a building. That building costs a couple of $1 billion, right. And the tickets are expensive. And the thing people they like winning. I'm not paying $5, $10, $15, $20,000 to see your ass lose. I'm sorry.
Whoa.
I don't love you that much.
How much?
I don't love you that much.
How much?
Huh? But boy, those tickets in the Bay, they ain't in Oakland. Those tickets in San Francisco.
Wait, tickets cost $15,000, $20,000?
Yeah. Bro, I just read today that in order to you need to make $120,000, you need to make $320,000 to even qualify for a loan for a home in the Bay.
Man,
make $320 to even fill out some paperwork and say, okay, hey, we'll take a look at it.
Man, I'm still stuck on a ticket to go watch a sporting event costing $15,000, $20,000. Now I'm still stuck on that part.
Yeah. I mean, I'm probably thinking those courtside seats there. They probably go anywhere from like 5 to like 15.
Oh hell, man! What the fuck, man? What's wrong? What's wrong with my people,
bro? How the hell you think you pay for a $2 billion arena paying $30, charging $30 a ticket? Where the hell you from? Who's your math teacher? Why you think they keep raising the prices for NFL games? Oh, you think they're finna pay players $60, $70 million and you still get $15 tickets?
I think listen, correct me if I'm wrong. I think NFL tickets are still feasible for the fans that not the casual fan. I'm talking about for the true fan who's been indebted to their teams year in and year out, whether they losing or winning. If I could be wrong, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, where you sitting at? Yeah, if you sitting way up there, yeah, they feasible. They probably $300, $150, $200.
I'm talking about. Listen, compared to 10, 15, 20,000. Yes, that's a great price.
But Ocho, how many? Let me ask you a question. Unless you run up in the stands, can you shake one of those players' hands unless they come there? Because you do realize courtside, you can actually talk to the player.
Yeah.
Can you do that in an NFL game?
No.
Exactly. No. You pay for access.
Yeah, but
just like sitting behind home plate.
Wait, home plate costs a lot of money too?
What? That's the prime seat. Hell yeah.
Hey, boy, listen, you learn something new. You learn something new, man. That's cool. Shit.
The biggest story of the day in basketball was Jimmy Butler's agent firing back at Shams what he called a bull jive report about team that Jimmy would be willing to be traded to. All right, listen, I gave you a pass yesterday because I was busy.
Yeah.
But if you don't stop putting my name in your complete and utter made-up BS, because you normally aren't worth my time to acknowledge. I don't know what's going to do because I'm in the middle age. I'm a middle-aged dad, but I just know it will indicate severe dislike. World, all this fabricated. I have never and honestly wouldn't help me or the position I represent to do anything that's been reported by said journalists.
I like that. So Shams was wrong, or
Shams, this is your opportunity to say, my bad. I let my chat GBT write my tweets and went old school Peter Vesey.
Right.
Shams, Peter was a writer in the 90s. I know you don't know who Peter Vesey was, but he was a guy that reported, and a lot of people had a problem with what he to be a trendsetter. And then they knew I was hacked. Carry all on. Thank you. Heat's owner, Mickey Arison, retweeted the agent. First of all, I'm surprised. What I'm most surprised by is that Shams actually listed agents. Normally, they would say, my sources say.
Right.
Those close to Jimmy Butler. Because if you keep putting the agent's name out there, I ain't going to give you nothing. I'm going to come out and refute it, and I ain't giving you nothing else.
Right.
That's why my NFL sources say. That's why those close to the team say. That's why sources close to the players say. So that word, you don't have no attachment. And so, man, who said that? Who said what? Where did it come from? That's normally how you get a story. And everybody talk about reveal your sources. No, I'm not revealing no sources because I'm in the business to break news. And if I reveal my sources, I'm not going to be able to break news and I'm going to be without a job. So stop asking me because people, stop. Fans and players, no matter what the sport, stop saying reveal your sources because they're not. I'm in the business that sources are everything. Adam Schefter's not going to have a job if he ever revealed one source. He'll be done. And you think I'm about to give up a $9-10 million a year job just because some of y'all mad that I got information that somebody from your team, somebody from your lawyer's office, somebody from the front office leaked or told me? Man, y'all out y'all damn mind.
On purpose at that.
Yeah. No. But I'm shocked. That's very. I mean, Shams has been at this for a long time. He burst on the scenes when the Kawhi story, because the Kawhi came out of nowhere, and then boom, he had it, and it was a bombshell. It was an earthquake, and literally an earthquake happened in California that day, and it was a second one. And so he kind of burst on the scene with that. But I was shocked because I would never tie a name to anything that I got.
I like it. That's crazy, man.
That's why, when I speak in generalities when I talk about the Broncos or I speak about the Ravens. No, I'm not finna rule. They call me all they want to. Players, he don't know. Really? Are you sure now? Are you sure? Are you calling Shannon Sharpe a lot?
Yeah.
I didn't think so. Okay. We still cool, though. Brendan Hayward says Dirk had the best championship run ever. Do you agree?
Dirk Nowitzki?
Dirk Nowitzki.
The greatest.
You could make a case for the simple fact it was Dirk. J. Kidd was like year 13, year 14, I think. J. Kidd came in at what, 94? Or 94. Because he and Grant Hill was rookie of the year together. What, 94?
They beat the Heat that year, right?
They beat the Heat that year. Because remember, in 06, the Heat was down 0-2, and they came back and won 4 straight. Yeah. But when you look, if you look at what they did, Dirk took down the 2-time defending champ Lakers. Yeah. He took down OKC, and he took down the Miami Heat, big 3. So Brendan Hayward is not far. Y'all might think he's crazy, but when you look at what he did, you can make a compelling case that Dirk Nowitzki, given what he was working with, it's not like he had a prime Shaq or a prime Kobe or D Wade and all. Magic had Kareem. Bird had Parrish and McHale. Right. You can make a case. You absolutely can make a case. You absolutely can. And if you did, I wouldn't be disappointed. I wouldn't be mad if you say, yeah, Shannon, he had. I wouldn't be mad because I don't know if I could. I mean, I'd have to go way back and think. And even going back to when, the Bullets won in 79, it was Wes Unseld and Elvin Hayes and Bobby Danridge. Or you go back to the not World Be Free, Gus Williams, the Wizard, Downtown Freddie Brown, the Eraser, Marvin Webster, Jack Sigma. I don't think anybody has had a run like what Dirk had. Right. Who he beat, because like I said, he beat the 2-time defending champ, swept them. People don't want to talk about this. No. They swept the Lakers. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think OKC might have got a game off them.
Hey, that's when they had that trio there too, huh?
Yeah, for sure.
Damn, that's crazy. They boys should have stayed together, man.
Yeah. No, you're talking about say 2016. No. Mm-mm. Yeah, I mean, you beat a 60-win team in the Hawks, but did anybody think the Hawks were going to beat LeBron and Kyrie? No. Kendrick Perkins said Trae Young is the most disrespected hooper since Melo.
Disrespected? Why? You don't think they give him the credit he deserves?
No, because he should have been an All-Star last year. Man averaged 27 points a game and 9 assists, and he couldn't make the All-Star team. Man, you're full of caca.
They did snub him. They did snub him. Matter of fact, when it comes to All-Star, who does the goddamn voting? Are they gonna say it's the fans?
Well, the fans vote the starters, but then it comes down to the players and the coaches to select the reserves.
Okay.
The fans, the starting five, the fans. Right. That's all fans because they want the fans to have a say in it. Okay. Y'all showing up, y'all gonna buy the ticket. So this is who y'all want to see.
Right.
Okay, fine. But no, I can see that. I don't think he gets the credit that he deserves. I think he should have been had one more All-Star appearances. Right. But they make it seem like Trae is the only one that doesn't play defense. I mean, there are a lot of guys that don't play defense that are offensive dominant players. Mm-hmm. But he's a special talent. He definitely should make the All-Star team this year.
Oh, yeah.
He's leading the league in assists. I think he's averaging 11.5 assists a game. He had a 30-20 game, 30 points, 20 assists game against the Lakers, hit the game-winning shot, a three-pointer. Yeah, I can see that part.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think Melo got 10, 11 All-Star appearances. But you got to realize who Melo was in the league with. Melo came in, Kobe, LeBron, Tim Duncan, KD.
Hey.
I mean, but damn, I mean, where are you going to put him?
It was some dogs in that era, boy.
Yes, and you got prime Harden. You remember Harden went on that stretch when he first got to Houston?
Yeah.
And he's averaging 33, 36.
Having a ball.
Getting 60-point triple-double. So I'm just trying to figure out, like, where are we going to put him? And I think Melo had a fabulous career, but I don't think anybody's putting him over. You're not putting him over KD. You're not putting him over Steph. You're not putting him over Harden. Right. You're not putting him over LeBron. You're not putting him over Kobe. So what we doing here? Yeah, come on now.
Yeah. I mean, listen, he fits in there somewhere. I mean, everyone you just named are great at what they do, but Melo fits in there somewhere.
Are you putting him over those guys?
I didn't say I was
putting him over D Wade. Are you putting him over Nowitzki?
I didn't say I was putting him over those guys. I said he belongs in the same category with them. Huh? Just not what? You don't think so?
Not with those guys won MVPs, finals MVPs, went to championships, Ocho.
All right.
That's gotta mean something.
Okay. I got you.
That's not to say Melo wasn't a great player.
Yes, sir.
But when it comes to adding the EST, championships matter.
Right.
Like, we could have a discussion. Is Barkley a great player? Absolutely.
Yeah.
He's an MVP. Karl Malone, a 2-time MVP. But how do I put them in front of Duncan? How?
Right. I got you.
I mean, so that's just where I am. Not to say he wasn't great, because he was historically. He could put the ball in the basket. Probably should have taken a little better care of himself early in his career.
Right.
But it'd have been very interesting to see had he stayed in Denver. Because what happened is that he going to New York, you gut New York because they got to send everything there to replace you in Denver. So when you get there, the cupboard is bare. So what you thought you were going to, it didn't pan out like that.
Yeah.
Ocho, the 2024 most viewed NBA player pages and it goes state by state. Can you see what's in front of you?
Hold on. No, I don't see it. We pulled it up.
Oh, I thought it was on. I thought you could see it.
Hold on. No, I can't see it, huh?
You texted to him? The 50 states.
Okay, go ahead.
LeBron James had the most viewed NBA player pages, except Denver, except Wisconsin, and except Boston.
There you go. I see it now. Well, God, Lee. Now, when we say most viewed NBA player page, what page do we talk about? We talk about what, Twitter? We talk about Instagram? What?
Don't matter.
Facebook? Or just
either one
in general?
Yes.
I mean, hell, he is the most popular, most recognizable, figure in the NBA. Hell, in sport in general. So I mean, this is understandable.
Yeah.
This is definitely understandable. Who in the hell is that right in the middle?
Jokic in Denver, Colorado.
Okay, that makes sense.
And then you got Giannis in Wisconsin, and you got JT, in Massachusetts. But I bet you LeBron's second in all those states.
Wait, which states? Second in one? Which ones?
Colorado, Wisconsin, and Massachusetts.
Okay. Well, obviously, you know why, you know why he's second in Boston, obviously.
Yeah. They got Jason Tatum.
Yeah.
But if it wasn't Jason Tatum, he'd be first.
Hey, who is this all the way up to the top, huh? Like over there at
Milwaukee. That's Giannis in Wisconsin.
Hey, you know what? I had no idea Milwaukee was way up there, man.
Yeah, Wisconsin is up there, Ocho. What the hell you thought it was?
But I didn't know, because I don't know the map. I don't know the globe. I don't know the map that hard. But listen, I ain't been in school.
That's the Midwest, Ocho.
I ain't been in school in 47 years, man.
Hell, it don't seem like you did anything when you was there.
I did. Well, I was a scholar. I made the dean's list.
What?
Yeah, I made it.
Man, you ate Jimmy Dean's sausage.
No,
That's the only Dean. All the Dean.
No, we not gonna do that. I made the dean's list at three out of four semesters.
Ocho.
Yeah.
We do know you went to JUCO.
What does that have to do with me making the dean's list?
That's the 13th grade.
Oh, so not JUCO, the 13th grade? That's how you do
yes.
this? That's like, oh man, see, we all couldn't go to Savannah State, man.
Hey, yeah, well, hey, why you? Hey, my grades you already know my grades were bad. I couldn't have got in prison with my grades. It looked like you couldn't have got in prison with yours either.
But actually, it took me going to Santa Monica to get myself together, that's how I got that semester at Harvard. Once I got in, I got the ball rolling and understood, you know what? Let me just do it. Let me do it the way my grandma told me to do it and focus on school first and stop trying to put football.
Yeah.
And once I did that, shit took off for me.
Yeah. Is the NBA having an existential crisis right now? Yeah. Shaq says the NBA is effing terrible. Lonnie Walker on the difference between the NBA and the Euro League is real basketball over here. Gilbert Arenas on why NBA players are more injured. I talked to a player and they asked, why y'all getting all these injuries? He said, we're really going from doing nothing to game one, and now you got to go out there and effing guard Luka.
You think that's the reason for the injuries?
Well, don't nobody really play, Ocho. It's just like the preseason.
Right.
Ain't nobody, Ocho. We played the preseason.
Right.
You saw that there was 4 games. You played 10, 12, 15 plays the first game. Right. You played probably about 20 plays, 25 plays the second game. You played into the third quarter, the third game, and then you sat your ass down the fourth game.
Right.
These guys don't play at all. And then you go out that game and say, okay, let's go. What you think gonna happen?
Yeah, you're gonna get hurt. Hey, but it's funny when I think about it. Some of these dudes play basketball year round, huh? They play basketball year round. So I'm really not buying the fact that, okay, because they're not playing right before the season starts or in
yeah, but they playing basketball to get in condition, Ocho. It's just like, remember what we said? It don't matter what you do unless you play real basketball in real meaningful moments.
Yeah.
I don't care how much you run. I don't care how much training camp you get in. Your ass dog tired that first game.
Yeah. You're right.
Man, I used to hate, hey, 2 minutes. Damn.
Tired as hell.
Yeah. And then they mess around and have a couple of injuries, and then you go no huddle. Right. They're like, we gonna tire them out. I said, hell, y'all tiring me out. Somebody running these routes.
Right.
You might tire them out. What about me? Hell, my legs gas too. I think, man, it's just. I don't want to be the old guy. Get off my lawn.
Right.
But if you're expecting 80s and 90s basketball to come back, it's not coming back.
Not happening.
It's never going to be that. It's just like NFL football. If you're expecting the 70s and 80s and 90s football, it's never coming back, Ocho. It's never coming back.
You know, in most things, when it comes to life in general, you know how they always say history repeats itself. And if you pay attention to the way things are happening, history is starting to repeat itself in small instances. Unless you pay attention, you got to be paying attention, because if you ain't paying attention, you can't see it. But when it comes to sports, that will always continue to evolve and go forward. Always.
Yeah. And the thing is now, Ocho, the guys are so skilled. These guys are so skilled now. They shoot the ball. Like I said, I'm old enough to remember in the late 70s and the 80s, you had a handful of guys that could shoot.
Yeah.
You take the best shooters from the 70s and the 80s, and the guys that are mid will beat them in a shooting contest. That's how skilled the guys are at shooting the basketball. Now, just shooting. The guys don't work on no post-up moves. They don't got post-up game like an Elijah Wan or a Patrick Ewing or the dominant big. Because now they're looking at shit. You probably got two bigs that got a real post-up game. That's Embiid and that's Jokic.
Right.
All the rest of them are stretches.
Dang.
And even I mean, people would probably consider Jokic and Embiid stretch fives because they got 3-point range.
Right. Well,
all your fours got 3-point range. I'd be interested to see how many threes Tim Duncan shot, how many threes KG and Barkley. Now Barkley shot more than Karl Malone, but it'd be interesting to see. But now, what for you know they don't shoot threes?
Shoot.
Jabari Parker, Evan Mobley, AD, it doesn't matter.
All of them.
It's a different game, and you're just gonna have to. If you're young, Ocho, and you didn't get a chance to see, this is all you know, you love it.
Right.
But if you got a chance to see old school basketball and the passing and the guys, you know, you dump the ball down and the guys had a drop step.
Right.
And the guys had, you know, could throw the left hook, could throw the, you know, hook with either hand. You appreciated that. You probably didn't appreciate it as much then, but you appreciate it after seeing what you see now.
Right.
It's kind of like us, Ocho. We like, bro, y'all just go across the middle with no repercussions. Y'all catching the quarterback take one step and throw you a slant. I wish you would have run a one-step slant route. Boy.
Listen, your helmet to be over there on the sideline.
Ray, they threw Ray out the league.
Oh, Ray wouldn't have been able to play today. It's a lot of defenders wouldn't be able to play in today's NFL. Even though you always say you gotta adapt to the times that we're in, some of them, nah. Can you imagine Rodney Harrison trying to play today?
No. Rodney Harrison, Chuck Cecil, all those guys. No. No, man, come on.
Ain't happening.
But you just have to, like I said, I mean, it's changed, and it's for the better. Right. Now, look, the fans, they love the up and down of the NBA. They love getting up and down. I don't know if they necessarily like all these threes, but they want you to play a little defense. I mean, like the All-Star game, that thing just got ridiculous.
Yeah.
It just got ridiculous. And sometimes even the games here, I'm like, bro, y'all not going to even attempt to stop him from laying the ball up? This is like a layup. But this is where the game is, and the old guys like Shaq, and you hear Barkley. You hear a lot of, it's not just Shaq and Barkley, because you just hear Shaq and Barkley because they're on television a lot. Yeah. But it's a lot of old guys that feel the exact same way as Shaq and Barkley. They just don't have a microphone or a TV show or on podcast to verbalize it.
Yeah.
But trust me, there are a lot of the old heads that feel the same way. Just like a lot of the old heads in football feel the same way. Say it's too easy. That's why these guys breaking all these records. That's why they doing all this stuff. Because there ain't no consequences. So, bringing your ass across that middle.
Speaking of breaking records, you think the game of football is because they pass the ball so much, there should be an asterisk by some of the receivers that are breaking some of these records today? Plus, with the head of game.
Because here's the thing, Ocho. You got to understand. Like when OJ broke his record, OJ did that record in 14 games. ED broke it in 16 games. Right. They didn't put no asterisk by it.
Okay, I see what you mean.
A lot of these stats were broken. I mean, at first, the NFL season was 12 games.
Yeah.
And so then people came with 14. They never added an asterisk.
Right.
So, no, it wouldn't be fair. Now, look, yes, they throw the ball more. They do.
A lot more.
Yes. And so that's a part of it. The rushing total, Emmitt Smith's rushing total is safe. It's safe. Now, somebody that breaks Jerry's record, I mean, they're gonna have to play a long time.
Yeah.
They do. They get an extra game, and when they go to 18, let's just say in the next 5 years, you're gonna get an extra 2 games. So now, if somebody can play 15, 16 years, and you extrapolate an extra 45 games, that's an extra 3 seasons. Now we on to something, Ocho.
Yeah.
You see? So, but no, I don't think it's fair. It is what it is. Hey, hell, I ain't got no records anyway, so they broke mine in 16, so it don't matter. But yeah, you me like yourself would have loved to play when they threw the ball. I mean, y'all know what the Denver did. We ran the football. That's what we did. Right. We ran you out of the arena. Yeah, we threw the. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to say that we only threw the ball 10% of the time, but we were a predominantly running football team. Right. And, I got mine. I got in where I fit in. And plus, the thing is now, I mean, they keep track of records like never before. I'm like, somebody tweeted something like, I got the most 150-yard receiving game for a tight end. Yeah, Ocho, I didn't even know that was a record until I didn't even know that was a record until somebody said it.
Yeah. I didn't either. I saw earlier today. I didn't know that.
No, I didn't either. Because there are some 140s I got to. Hey, coach, let me go get this extra 8 yards, this extra 10 yards, and get 150. Because that's what they do now. Hey, such and such needs this many yards, or he needs a catch to do that. And then put him back in there, let him get that, and boom.
Yeah, especially if he got an incentive too in his contract. They're gonna get it.
Yeah. But nah, at that point in time, Ocho, I ain't want. Once we was look. Hell, I be wanting to come out the game. We losing. It's 3 minutes left in the game. We down 25. We pass.
Right.
Man, I ain't want no cheap empty ass calorie yards like that. And when we got a big lead, I ain't trying to be in the game. Hey, how's get that? Hey, I get that, man. I ain't trying to get no more. I'm good.
Right.
I ain't trying to pad no stats. I done did that. I done did my damage, and hopefully in a winning effort. Now we up all big and staying in the game. Nah, bro, I'm good. But Mike was good about that. Hey, you want to go back in? Nah, I'm good, Mike.
No, sir.
Knowing my luck, I'm in there trying to be greedy, and then I end up getting it. No, I'm good. Hey, let me go sit my black ass down. ESPN shared a video of Mark Gastineau confronting Brett Favre at a card show in 2023. In the video, Gastineau expresses his frustration with Favre, took a dive during the 2001 regular season finale against the Giants that gave Michael Strahan the single-season sack record. Strahan's sack on the play allowed him to surpass the 22 mark set by Gastineau in 1984. I'm going to get my sack back. I don't know how, Mark. Gastineau says in the video, I'm going to get my sack back. I don't know how. It's over. I mean, look, but here's the thing, Ocho. I think, go back and look at the score. I think the Packers were up. The Packers were up like 14 points.
Yeah.
There was no need for him to throw a pass. And then they happen to run a bootleg to that side.
Yeah, I mean, you know, they talked about it. You know that. Huh? And obviously, they're not going to admit it. They're not going to admit it. It's common sense, especially when you see the play.
Yes,
you already know what time it is just to get him the sack. And I mean, what is Gastineau mad all these years later for? I mean,
because Ocho, I mean, look, you don't mind somebody breaking your record, but damn, when they gift it,
right?
It's like Ocho. It's like if you got the home run record and somebody throw an underhand pitch or they throw a 20-mile-an-hour fastball.
Yeah, right.
Come on, man. Y'all know.
I feel you, Unc, but goddamn, it's been how many years it's been, man? Goddamn, 30. You're not long.
Oh, he broke the record. He broke the record in '84. Strahan broke it in 2001. Man, so it's been 23 years. What you call him? Didn't Watt tied it? Didn't Watt tie it? Watt tied it with 22 and a half a couple of years ago. When he won Defensive Player of the Year, if I'm not mistaken.
And that's a little too old to be worrying about some record from way back then and mad that you got that it got. I
man, that man removed me from the record books. And for me, first of all, Ocho, I think for me, the way I look at it, bro, I ain't supposed to have no records anyway. I was a 7th round draft pick.
Right.
So I'm thankful for that I was able to have anything for any significant period of time. Mm-hmm. All I know is when I left the game, I had all the records. Right. Now somebody came along and broke. Just like the Beatles, Elvis had the records. The Beatles had the records. Michael Jackson had the record. Right. Now we get Drake getting all these streams and everybody doing all this and winning Grammys and so forth and so on. Right. It happens. Yeah. Man, I did not lose 1 ounce of sleep. Man, Tony broke your record. Okay, and? Yeah. Man, you see Gronk broke your record. You see Kelsey killed, and?
So that's how Mark Gastineau needs to feel. Exactly like that's the attitude he needs to take and be. Listen, they probably was at a card signing. You worry about signing your cards and your autograph and get your money and going about your business. You want to confront Brett Favre about something goddamn 50 years ago. Come on, man.
The Giants were up. No, the Packers were up by 9 with 2 minutes left in the game.
Yeah.
And in a situation like that, ain't nobody throwing the football.
Absolutely not.
Ain't nobody.
He helped him out a little bit.
Ocho. Yeah. It was first down. Yeah. Yeah. Because sometimes them old, like, as with Brett scared. Because sometimes, like some of them old guys, man, they be like really in your face.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's the best. Look, for me, the best part about like going to the hall is like when you go back and you see all those guys and you see Ricky Jack and you see LT and we laugh and talk. They much older than I am. Right. I think I played against Ricky Jack. Ricky Jack might have been he might have been in San Francisco when I saw him. Mm-hmm. No, he wasn't in New Orleans because we played the Saints in '94. Ricky Jack was in he was in New Orleans at the time. But like I said, for the most part, I've never had a situation like that because I get along with obviously Ozzy and Kellen. Mm-hmm. The other guys, I don't really see that much when I go back. Mm-hmm. I remember John Mackey, rest his soul. I see his wife sometimes when I would go back. But I mean, we ain't got no records. We don't care. Excuse my language. I don't care enough. Right. I don't. I mean, somebody, man, he about to break it. Okay, and what you want me to do? I mean, I wish I could help him. I wish I could block long enough for him so he could get it. I don't care. Oh, look, at some point in time, like you just have to come to the realization that you broke somebody's record. Yeah. So you want yours to last forever while you broke somebody?
Yeah. And listen, records were meant to be broken.
Yeah.
So
I don't care about that damn record. Ain't like now if the NFL was like, as long as you got a record in the NFL, we're gonna send you a check. Hey, don't let him get it.
That's different. Now that's a different story.
Don't let him get it. Yeah. Please don't let him get it. Hey, as a matter of fact, they cut me a check for $1,500. I'll slide you a cool $500. Make sure you don't get it. They don't send no checks. So I don't care. But they still recognize me when I go back to Denver and Baltimore.
Yeah.
In one of the most stunning moves in college football history, six-time Super Bowl winning coach Bill Belichick was named the new head coach of North Carolina. UNC officials said the sides agreed on a 5-year deal pending approval from the Board of Trustees, which has held an emergency meeting Thursday. Bill, 72, worked in the NFL capacity since 1975 until the divorce, January 11th of 2023, after 24 seasons with the Patriots. This will be Bill's first college coaching job. His dad, I think, coached from North Carolina from 53 to 55. He's very fond of his dad. He loves it. He adores his dad. As a matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, he named his son after his dad. Yeah. So with that being said, I told you, Ocho, my sources, he was very upset that him being as credentialed as he is, all these head coaching vacancies came available and he didn't get one.
Hey, man.
He didn't get one, Ocho.
I'm happy for Bill. Let me say that. I'm happy for Bill. But the chemistry, the aura, and the energy that we have on inside the NFL has been so dope. Being able to work with Bill, being able to see him break down film and break down schemes and some of the things that go on in the football games, and being able to listen to him and see how he sees the game from his perspective and his viewpoints.
Yeah.
So goddamn dope, Unc, man. It was so dope. It's so dope. And I'm not sure how soon this starts or when he has to leave or whatnot, but I'm assuming if he just signed, he signed a 5-year, I'm assuming he's leaving, right away. So I'm not sure if he can.
Yeah, you got to get to work.
Yeah, I'm not.
You got the portal. The portal about to go on.
Yeah, so that means he's not going to be on next week's show, then, huh?
I don't know.
Damn, man. But I'm happy for him. I'm happy for him. It just.
I am too.
Damn, that's.
I mean, look, hey, and it's reported that he's gonna make $10 million a year, 5-year, $50 million deal.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like he need the money. Coach Belichick was the highest paid coach because he had both duties. Yeah. So Coach Belichick was probably making estimates north of $15 million a year for the better part of a decade. If you look at the way he dressed, he ain't spending no money on clothes.
He ain't spending nothing, Nathaniel.
he all he doing is cutting up Patriots gear. So I'm happy for him as you are, Ocho. I believe that people should do his passion is coaching. I'm sure he's disappointed that he would have liked to have got one of those NFL jobs last year. And maybe he's hearing around. It wasn't no guarantee that it was looking very promising for him this year, Ocho.
Yeah, you're right. But I think this is a stepping stone. This might be a stepping tool. This might be a stepping tool to go to college, rebuild that program, get them back to what we're used to seeing from the North Carolina Tar Heels, getting them back to
their basketball school.
Yeah, I mean, but listen, it's a basketball school. It's a basketball school. But what can Bill do for that team? I'm sure he's going to have some type of plan together to get them back to prominence and relevance, in the football area of things. I think it's going to be very difficult, obviously, in this NIL era. But I'm wishing him the best, and I'm assuming if he can have some success there, I think that opportunity might happen for him again in the NFL.
And look, I know LT went to North Carolina Pep.
Yeah.
Julius Peppers went to North Carolina. That means two of the greatest defensive players in NFL history went to that university. But it's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough when recruiting at a basketball school.
It is.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they used to have some Derek Fenner was an outstanding running back. Amos Lawrence. They've had some, Hakeem Nicks was a wide receiver that went to North Carolina. Yeah, they've had some, some decent players to come out of there. Ronald Curry was a two-sport guy, played football and basketball. But congratulations, Coach Belichick.
Yeah.
Hopefully you turn that program around. They're going to be, you're going to be well coached. And like you said, hey, guys that have NFL potential, they'll go to the NFL.
Yeah.
People think, I'm going to this. Bro, if you ain't got potential to go to the NFL, I don't give a damn who your coach is. You think you could get Usain Bolt's coach? You think you could get Bobby Kersey?
Right.
You think you can get one of these track coaches and you run a 10 flat 40 and you think you're gonna go to the Olympics? I can only coach the potential that you have.
Right.
I don't know to tell you, Ocho. I wish there was something I could tell people. Oh, his coach. No, he didn't. He had the ability. Now the coach might can instruct you and give you pointers and teach you technique. Right. But if you don't have the ability to do something, you just don't have the ability.
And there's nothing coaching can do for you.
Yes. I don't care who my music teacher is. I ain't playing no instrument. It's really that simple. Right. But coach is going back to college. Congratulations. Lamar Jackson has a new cologne. People may not know this about me, but I prefer girl perfume, something real soft. Okay. That's what made me want to create something unisex. Lamar Jackson, I can't wait for the internet to crash. Bo Nick stand account. What perfume do you wear, King? Whichever one your girl wears. Did she question why you smell it so good? Damn, L. Jack. You buying Lamar's cologne?
I mean, I might support. Might as well. You know, that's home team. You know, anything, anyone from here has anything like that going on, you always support, man. Just buy it. I might not wear it. But yeah, I'm a support. I'm definitely gonna support. Well, listen, that's gonna sell out anyway. That's gonna sell out regardless.
Hey, us, community, us.
Yeah.
Black owned does not mean free.
Oh yeah, we're gonna buy it.
There's a misconception that when you own that you black, hook your boy up.
Especially when it's your homeboy, your home girl or something.
Bro, y'all don't never ask Louis Vuitton and LV.
Oh no.
Y'all don't ask Henry. Y'all don't call Henry. Hey, send me a bottle.
They pay full price for that.
So I might get me some smell good.
You gonna get one?
Man, I'm trying to think. The last cologne I wore was Obsession.
What's that?
By Calvin Klein.
Okay.
That was 19. Honestly, I haven't worn cologne since 1986, 87.
You be wearing that jupe.
No, I just hey.
Hold on. If you don't wear cologne, what you use? Oils?
You know, that just smell good. I go back to the motherland. That's what you used to do.
Okay. I like that.
Nah, no, do not wear no Brute. I wouldn't wear no Brute 33. And no,
hell no.
Hell nah. Nah. It's just I don't know. I mean, because at that point in time, Ocho, everybody had obsession. You go anywhere and everybody smell the exact same.
Yeah.
So I said, man, later, nah, I'm done with this. I'm done. And so I stopped wearing it and never put it back on again. I haven't worn it in probably almost 40 years. Well, 86, so how long? 86, 87? So Obsession was the last bottle of cologne I actually bought.
Obsession.
I never forget because I ended up because work study and y'all Pell Grant work study, we had to work for it. So get a little job at school. I was Coach Davis. I was in Coach Davis' office and answering the phone calls and stuff like that, taking notes when people come in. But that was it, man. I hadn't worn it since.
I'm gonna go buy me some cologne this weekend, man. I'm gonna treat myself.
I had a big old bottle that Tom Ford.
Which one?
That like $700-800.
Oh, see, hell no.
Yeah. My homeboy smelling good now. The bucket.
Yeah. Oh man.
Nah, yeah, private stock wasn't no cologne. Private stock was alcohol. Them little ass green bottles, that's what private stock was. I hope you wasn't putting that on. So Lamar Jackson is coming out. Ocho, have you ever worn a girl perfume?
Nah, no sir. Mostly everything I bought was men's obviously. But I understand what he's doing about wanting the soft texture and soft smell
Yeah.
and an aroma of that type of cologne. I understand
Oh,
perfume.
no. Ocho, let me take it back. Let me take it back. Obsession was not the last cologne. That black, remember that Drakkar in the black bottle?
Yeah, I remember Drakkar. I remember
Drakkar.
Yeah.
That was the last one I bought. Drakkar.
But that's throwback, huh?
Ocho, I told you I was in college. Yeah. I had worn it since college. I left college in 90.
God damn, that's throwback.
Drakkar, yeah. Nah, but I mean, do I like women that wear cologne? Yeah, for sure.
Of course.
But it's just not, not for me. T.I. allows Usher to feed his wife, Tiny, cherries, do an Usher show in Atlanta. As a matter of fact, I just saw T.I. and Tiny yesterday at John Hope Bryant's forum. Great to catch up with you, T.I. Good to see the home team. Ocho.
Yeah.
You allow Usher to feed Rails cherries?
Well, can I say something?
Yes. If you and Rail was on good terms, we go. Okay, hold on. Let me rewind. Play. Okay, now you allow that to happen?
It ain't about me allowing. It's not even about in that situation. It's not even about me allowing it to happen. You hear me?
Yeah.
In that situation like that, you already know right from wrong. You know better in general.
Yeah.
There's a certain way you carry yourself. There's a certain way.
Yeah. Don't play with me.
So I ain't even got to say nothing. It ain't about do I allow. I'm not even gonna say nothing.
You gonna say that? I
don't need to say nothing because you know that. And it's not about insecurity either. A lot of women will be like,
Ocho, the chat say you gonna be sitting there like this here.
Shit, man, I don't care about this. Listen, a lot of people be like, oh, you so insecure, and nah, it ain't that.
Nah.
She
an entertainer. She an entertainer. Okay. Oh boy, please.
Entertain my ass, man. Listen, man, please.
Don't play. I don't play like that.
Yeah. I mean, if the women dealing with certain men know who to play with like that. And they know who not to.
I don't play like that.
They know who to play like that.
Yeah.
They know who to play with like that.
Man, I quit school in the kindergarten. They sent us out to play twice a day. I don't play. So I definitely don't play in no grown. No, yeah. I definitely don't play in no grown man. Don't play. Hey, man. First of all, anybody that know me, anybody that's ever dealt with me, they already know I don't play.
Right.
Nah, I ain't the one to play with.
Yeah. Listen, I'm all
play with your mammy. Don't play with me.
I'm all for having fun and enjoying yourself, but there's certain things you already know. I ain't got to say nothing.
Feed somebody. What? But like I said,
hey, speaking of, I seen your niece yesterday, right?
You saw her. Look at you happy. Look at he happy. You happy. Look at it. Look at him smiling, chat. Looking like a donkey eating briars through a barbed wire fence.
I'm calm.
I know you're happy. I know it.
I'm calm. Grown man.
Mm-hmm. What's up? Hey, that old love boy, that thing hard to shake.
Huh?
That thing hard to shake, man.
This was about business. It wasn't none of that.
It a bit in my head, though. Oh, you saw her? And I know real was stepping. She probably had her heels on. Oh, Ocho, he'll say, now I see why I fell in love with you.
Nah, listen, this is about business, man. Holidays coming up, man. We got 11 kids. We got birthday. We got a birthday. We got your French fry birthday coming up. This was strictly business. I had my notepad out.
You were thinking about something else too. I was thinking about some business too.
Nah. I promise
you. Want to see a man about a horse?
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
I promise you it wasn't number of business. I promise you that. Yeah, I wouldn't tell you no lie. Matter of fact, I wouldn't even brought it up. I was gonna say and lie to you. I had a notepad. She had a computer, and we were jotting down some of the things we need to do in the time and in which it needs to be done before certain dates. That's all.
What you want, Rail? You miss me? I miss you too. I was wrong. Hey, it happened. I'm wrong. I'm willing to go to therapy, heal myself. But you're the only one for me. I effed up, baby. I effed up. Me. I was wrong. I was wrong. And Ocho. Ocho don't like to admit when he's wrong, but I'm wrong. And I'm man enough to stand here today before you and say I was wrong.
Right. I understand. That's
how you do. Yeah, you say I did it right there, Ocho.
That's a great soliloquy. I like it.
Yeah, but Ocho, you got you got to put the sad face. You got wrong. I'm wrong.
Oh, hold on. I know how to cry on cue. You want me to cry too?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's when you like, hey. We got too much time in this. We got too much.
That's a good one. Hey, Unc, man, it's about business right now, man. It's about business. I understand what I know you mean well.
But I'm talking business too.
Yeah, it's
that's what relationships are. They're business arrangements.
It's about business.
What you want, Rail? Ain't no gift too big for old Ocho. Go on and get her. She want a whip. Go on and get it. You got it. Oh, Big Bank Hank.
I ain't got it.
You got it.
Man, my hands tied behind the back.
Hey. Carl seemed to be one of the best apologies is a new whip.
Yeah.
Man, I had so many teammates. F up.
Yeah.
New whip.
Yeah.
SL, Jag, Benzo. Can't go wrong with those.
I ain't know. I got your Maybach. I mean, what the hell? What the hell else I go from now?
Remodel the house.
Shit. I would think about getting custody of all the kids. So shit.
Shit, man, please. Oh no.
Yeah, I would think about getting custody of all the kids, man.
But just hang it out, Ocho.
Yeah,
just pray.
Yeah. We good. Listen,
every once in a while, get a little text. Just thinking about you.
Yeah. I got too much going on right now. I told you, remember, I got the blinders on like a horse at the Kentucky Derby.
See, you're gonna play. See, that's what me. I said all this aside.
Right.
If that means you and I gonna be together, I said all this aside. This don't mean nothing. What good is this if I ain't got somebody to share it with? Not just somebody, you.
Ooh. I like that. That was a good one right there.
Then you let a little tear come down. You gotta let a little tear come down. I'm just saying, Ocho. That's how you gotta play, Ocho. I'm just saying. That's it. Because see, here's the thing. They know how you feel about these jobs.
Yeah.
And you say, and you give up these jobs for me? Look on me. Now, the whole while, you're like, Lord, please don't let this girl say she want me to get her these jobs. Please, Lord. Please, Lord. Heavenly Father, don't let her ask me to give her these jobs. Because here it is again. I'm lying. Man. Man. Oh man.
Well, you here?
But hey, bro,
here, boy.
Hey, you figure it out. You figure it out. Ocho, have you seen the viral video of the man driving his car into a dealership? A man purchased a Subaru Outback from the dealership early that morning. When he later returned that car, and his request was denied as the vehicle was sold to him as is. Frustrated, he threatened to crash the car into the dealership if they refused to take it back. Well, needless to say, they refused. And just like he promised, he drove it, as is.
Right in there.
Back into the dealership.
Hey, so I'm assuming insurance is gonna cover that, even though he ran into the dealership. Insurance gonna cover it anyway. And he probably, I bet they took him to jail.
Yeah, hell, you can't drive your car to some dealership. You better say you lost control or something, or you had a medical episode.
Yeah,
that's the only way they're not gonna take your ass to jail. But intent,
yeah.
Oh, you going to jail?
Yeah, but
and they might put your ass on a 5150.
5150, what's that?
That's a psych hold.
Oh, psych ward. Yeah. Yeah, he tripping.
Man, please.
He tripping. I ain't getting mad.
But yeah,
I ain't getting mad about no goddamn car like that.
But bro, when you buy a car and it says as is, that means as is.
Exactly.
So you understand as is. If it got 317,000 miles and you drive it off the lot and it fall apart, you stuck. That's what as is means.
317,000?
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe he didn't understand what as is means.
He probably didn't read the fine print. You know, you don't read the fine print. You read what you want to. You take it on a test drive and think everything's straight.
But here's the thing, though, Ocho. Normally, they have that in big bold letters, as is.
Yeah.
Because they don't want any misunderstanding that I thought, no, bro, come on now.
He told you exactly what it was.
That's why when you buy a house, you have it inspected. The seller normally pays for the inspection to make sure. All of a sudden, you get over there and talk about, well, I didn't know. What you want me to do? Nah. Yeah, but I'm like you, Ocho. I ain't finna drive. I'm not finna drive no car into no dealership. Huh?
I don't want no problem.
Yeah. Hey, guess what? You in jail and you still got a ragged ass car.
Matter of fact,
so
you ain't got no car because you done total that.
Yeah. So man. All right, Ocho. Now it's time for our final segment of today, and it's time for Q&A.
Q&A. I gotta drive to Orlando tonight.
For what?
I gotta do this shoot with Michael Vick for EA down in Orlando. And I know if I don't do it now, I gotta be there at 6 o'clock. And I don't feel like flying. I know if I don't leave tonight, it's only 3 hours now. I know if I don't leave tonight, I ain't gonna make it.
Boy, I wish I would. I wish I would drive. I ain't driving 3 hours ever again in my life.
But ain't that bad, huh? Because you know, once I got my cigar and I listened to about 2 albums, shoot, I'm there.
Mm-mm. What if you got the Sprinter van? Oh, your Sprinter van. No. So I'll let somebody drive me.
Oh, okay. Oh,
but drive. Oh, they told me and Jordan that lie, we was in Jersey, right? Oh, it's only an hour. Okay, fine. We got a Sprinter van and everything. Right. I'm sitting up there. Man, I done dozed off. I'm like, damn. I said, but man. Bro.
Y'all was still driving?
What?
How long it was?
Man, it took us like almost 3 hours into Jordan. I said, oh, never again. I said, don't do that.
Oh, y'all must.
Boy, if I would have known that, I'd have saw my ass right there into the airport to that next flight coming. I'd have got my ass right back on the flight and flew up.
But see, you got to think about it. By the time I go to the airport, board the plane, I don't take off. That's the 3 hours right there.
I made that mistake. I drove to San Diego, and that traffic. You know what I did, Ocho? Shelly put me on a plane back. She drove back. And the next time we flew down together. See? Oh, no.
Hey, listen, I like
30 minutes.
I like the.
It needs to be 30 minutes.
Yeah, I like the scenic route. I don't be tripping, man.
I don't like scenic.
I get it.
I don't like scenic. I like scenic where I'm looking down like, dang, that's the Grand Canyon down there. That's the scenic I like. Oh, no, I'm not finna drive like that.
I
don't even.
get a nice little peace of mind, man. You know.
I just passed 10,000 miles on my car.
Right.
It's 5 years old.
But you don't be going nowhere.
No.
Yeah.
If I'm out, I get everything done.
Right.
Okay. I need to go by Whole Foods. I need to go by Target.
Right.
So I go to the gym. I go by Target. I go by Whole Foods. I come home.
Right.
Once I come home,
it's a wrap.
I ain't going back out.
Right.
That's a wasted trip.
I got you.
Got you. And then I get hungry. I call Shelly. DoorDash me something. Oh yeah, I'm not driving. Yeah, Chad, I'm lazy. And then young Corey, what's up, Unc Ocho? Do you think replacing the dunk contest with a one-on-one tournament at the All-Star game would be better? Top 4 in each conference. Anything. Look, have who's a woman 3-point shooter? Just like they had Sabrina Ionescu go against Steph Curry.
Right.
Have Caitlin Clark go against I don't know whoever, somebody. Let's do that. But the dunk contest, come on, bro. I mean, the dunk's getting hard and hard. I mean, the imagination. I mean, the dunks. Think about it. The dunks that we saw like 15 years ago, those would be like 30 dunks now, and they got 50. What these guys are doing now? No. No. I mean, I love the 3-point competition. It used to be the dunk competition was last.
Right.
It just goes to show you what's last now, the 3-point competition.
Yeah. That's what they always say, the best for last. And back then, the dunking, everybody couldn't wait. You couldn't wait for that. It was exciting. Yep. Now?
Nah. Tank of gas lasts me 3 weeks, y'all. I ain't got no hybrid. I mean, I used to go a month in LA because everything was so close.
Right.
The job was 3 miles away. Target was 1.5 miles the other direction. Whole Food was 1.8 miles because I could really walk from Target to Whole Food.
Right.
So I could do the whole trip 6 miles. Go to work, Target, and Whole Food. 6 miles, one trip.
That's good gas.
Throw in an extra 1.5 miles and get the gym. Like I asked you to say for $50. No, I looked. One-on-one competition. Do I want to see a one-on-one competition?
No.
I don't either. I don't.
But
they're trying to make it interesting. They're trying to make it viewer friendly. So
they got to think of some type of format. Something exciting, something creative, something that the people want to see. And then you have to incentivize the actual players actually in the All-Star game actually want to do whatever it is.
Yeah, I'm on what you call it. As a matter, I got to talk to you after this. Isaiah Lancaster, Unc Ocho, is Brock Purdy the 49ers franchise quarterback? Nick Wright doesn't think he is. Where do you guys rank him among the quarterbacks? For me, I'm doing a look. Brock Purdy, Sam Darnold.
Right.
I'm giving them a Baker Mayfield deal. Baker Mayfield got 3 years, like $100 million. Yeah. I think that's a very good deal.
That's fair.
I think that's somewhere where Baker got 35. So I give him a 10% raise. So let's just say I give him 3 years, 112, 115 million, something like that. Yeah. But I'm not finna give either one of those guys 5-year, 200 million. Hell no, 200. Oh no, absolutely not.
Sam Darnold has earned a contract. It might not be with the Vikings, but he's going to get a contract somewhere. Now,
that's what I'm saying. A Baker Mayfield. Baker got 3 years, 100 million.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Don't you think that's a good deal?
That's definitely fair. That's definitely fair, especially for what he's done this past season. Definitely fair. I mean, obviously.
4KT said, go ahead. What you say?
I was going to say having Addison and Jefferson makes it a lot easier too.
Absolutely. Ocho, the Bengals need to trade up for Ashton Genty. I don't see Chase Brown as running back one. Do you see him as running back one, or do you want to trade up for Ashton Genty?
I don't want us to trade up for anything on offense. I think we need to focus on the defensive side of the ball, especially with the way we're looking this year. We need to beef up that interior. We get pushed around a little bit too much.
Mm-hmm.
In order to compete, man, we got to play. We got to instill that physicality that we once had a very, 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 very long time ago. It ain't that no more. We are a finesse football team, and I hate to say that we are a finesse football team.
Jason Wiggins says Mike Tomlin said the road is getting narrower. Unc Ocho, do you think we'll crown a different champ this year?
Oh,
we're gonna find out a lot, Ocho, because the Steelers. Think about the Steelers.
Look who they play this week. They play the Eagles,
Philly, Ravens,
yeah,
Chiefs.
Yeah.
So we're gonna find out a lot, and the Chiefs doesn't have an easy schedule because they got the Steelers,
yeah,
they got the Texans. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna find out a lot. Buffalo got Detroit. So we're about to find out, and Minnesota has Detroit again.
Yeah.
I think they got Green Bay again. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna find out a lot over the last 5 weeks of the season. But
that's crazy.
Man, it's I mean, we keep saying, man, the Chiefs, they on borrowed time. But you need to have a 2-touchdown lead with 2 minutes to go, and you need to have the ball.
Yeah.
That's the only way, because if Patrick Mahomes needs a touchdown to beat you, he's going to get it. If he needs a field goal to get you, he's going to get it. And I think the thing is, his team knows that, and then all of a sudden your team knows that too.
Quick, and in a hurry.
Yeah. He said, bet Ocho PS2 holding on the 50 yards when the lineup one-on-one. Last matchup, 1 catch, 9 yards. Make him cry again. What you think, Ocho?
What he said?
He said he want me to bet you that PS2 will hold Chase under 50 yards when they line up one-on-one.
Oh, bet.
Ocho, why you keep trying to bet me with my money?
I owe you 3,000.
I know.
We'll put that 50 on top of it.
Nope. I want you to I want to get my 3,000 in my pocket, and then I'm gonna lay 50 down and say, "Oh, Ocho, I bet you 50. 50 bucks.
Where your money? Your money right. See, I got cash, man.
Okay, straight homie. But here's the thing, though. You earning interest on my money? I want to earn interest on it.
All right, you charge me interest and let me know how much to send you.
Okay. I charge like 42% interest.
God damn, what kind of rate you got?
Samuel Griffin said, Unc Ocho, do you think it's harder to become a majority owner in an NFL team or a Hall of Fame quarterback?
Majority owner, because if the other owners ain't letting your ass in, you ain't getting in.
Nope.
There's your answer.
Yeah.
But they do not play with that, boy. Part of that ownership.
Well, first of all, you got to have an owner that's willing to sell you a chunk of it.
Yeah.
Not everybody, I just saw T-Mac and Vince Carter, the Pagulas. Mm-hmm. I think they became minority owners of the Buffalo Bills.
Right.
But everybody ain't going to be generous like that, Ocho.
Oh, no, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Harim Abdullah Elijahwan. What's good, Nightcap? A few nights ago on an episode, y'all were talking about what film memorabilia would y'all purchase. For me, I would purchase the 1950 Mercury Sylvester Stallone had in the movie Cobra. I love that car. Mm-hmm. Eleanor, I might take Eleanor from Gone in 60 Seconds, Ocho. Ooh. I might take that Cobra. I might take that billet, that Mustang Steve McQueen had.
Trying to think. What old school car do I like that was in a movie that is really God?
I did have a Kennedy Lincoln. The one, the 1961 with suicide
Oh,
doors.
yeah, suicide doors, the black one.
I had it. Black? Yep, I had it. Yep.
Trying to think, man. I've been so out of whack when it comes to old school cars.
Mm-hmm.
I really
Hell, I like that one John Wick had.
Okay. What about that Cutlass? That was a Cutlass, right? From Training Day. What was yeah, what was a Cutlass? Denzel would drive.
Try to think. Yeah, hold on, let me think. What?
It had to be, I could have swore that was an Oldsmobile.
It might have been. A 442?
No, I don't think so. I think it was just a regular Cutlass, if I'm not mistaken. It was clean though, real clean.
Huh? Your Training Day. What was it? Monte Carlo.
That was a Monte Carlo?
Mm-hmm. Somebody talk about that James Bond Aston Martin.
Ooh,
yeah, that DB1. Hell yeah. But
that's nasty.
Man, you know how much that car whipped? That car probably like
230.
25 million. I want one of them cars that they be having in Fast and the Furious.
I too much noise for me, huh? I didn't got too old. I don't like any type of extra noise coming out the car. I can't do it.
I love that noise. I love that
loud engine and engine. I can't do it.
Knight Rider had the baddest car ever, Kit.
That was dope. That was dope. The Trans Am.
Yeah. It's my birthday tomorrow, guys. Here's another year of good health, good energy, and best of luck from all of y'all. Abraham Sarwar.
Happy birthday, my boy.
Appreciate that, Abraham. Thank you, bro. Appreciate the support. Happy birthday. Again, yes, great health. Not good, great health. Great energy, good vibes, and best of luck in 25. Appreciate the support. Leota Rose, hey, Nightcap, Unc Ocho, we know you guys dominated football, but what other sports were you good at? What made you stick with football as a career? My brother played.
Shoot,
I wanted to be just like him.
I ain't had no choice but to stick to football. It was the only way out.
Yeah.
There was no other outlet,
Yeah.
I wish I definitely wanted to be no academic scholar.
No, you definitely want to be no road scholar. You can't read a road map. You definitely be no road scholar. Nah, man. I mean, for me, look, and people think I'm lying.
Yeah.
But football was my worst sport. Basketball, I was better at basketball. I was better at track and field. But I wanted to be just like my brother. And people think I'm lying when I said my first college girlfriend looked just like him. He'll tell you. My sister will tell you. My mom will tell you. My college girlfriend, they could have been sisters. Same haircut, same build, same overbite, same complete. Ocho, I'm telling you, if you didn't know, you would swear they were sisters. And they had to be 8-10 years apart, my brother.
Right.
Tammy was and call her name, Lord have mercy. She was the same age as my brother. So, and I'm 3 years younger than my brother.
You still talk to him?
Cookie is 3 years. So probably about 6 or 7 years, huh? No.
Mm-mm. You
I mean, we hadn't talked in 30 years probably.
Yeah, you don't think about rekindling that flame? 30?
Nah, she got remarried. She had more. No, man. Come on, man. Ocho.
She got what?
After 30 years?
She got what?
She got remarried. She got married.
Can I tell you something?
Remarried. She got married. Had a couple kids.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
Just because there's a goalie in goal doesn't mean you can't score.
No.
No.
Hey, I can score when the goal ain't in there. It's easy. I'm talking about easy. No. I got O'Shea got an eye. Got an eye on something.
Oh, you got your eye on something? Oh, one eye Willie? What you?
Oh, yeah, that guy, yeah. 25.
Yeah.
What a time.
Okay.
To be alive.
Okay.
In 25.
Hey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I see you got
gonna be good. 24 was good. 24 was good.
got a little pepper.
I mean, there were a few hiccups. There were a few hiccups, Ocho. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
Don't get me wrong. There was some hiccups in 24.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, Lord.
25, you're gonna be alive.
Yeah, what a time. Yeah. I'm gonna move. I ain't gonna tell Ashley Jordan nothing about it.
We going to Houston?
Huh? No. No, I can't go to Houston, man. I can't.
I'm ready.
You ready to do what?
Move to Houston.
You got your damn mind. All of it. Bungie Vision said, Unc Ocho, it's me and my baby brother birthday Saturday, 7 years apart. I turned the big 4. Okay, you guys give me an early birthday shout out. Yes, bro. Bungie. Happy birthday, bro. 40, the big 4. Oh, man, it seemed like just yesterday. Let me stop lying. It wasn't yesterday or the day before that I turned 40. But I remember it. Ooh, that was a good old time. Wasn't like 30. Ooh, 30. Ocho, 30 was great.
Yeah.
30 was great, Ocho. Oh, God dang. Who happened this little thing hold me up like this, Ocho? That said, Ocho. I thought I was in the Mason Day parade.
Right. Up there, are you afloat, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
I never get 30.
Damn. Where's she at?
She married.
God damn, you letting everybody get married.
What you mean I'm letting them? that ain't something you let somebody do.
Right.
Nah, but she was good people. She was a very good person.
Yeah.
Man, probably in the last, I've seen a lot of them get married, man.
Damn.
A lot of them. I'm happy, Ocho. I'm happy for them.
Right. Ain't nothing bad, but I just I want you to have that same feeling that they have. I want you to find
I do.
partner. I want you to find your person.
Trust me, I have that feeling. Look where the sparks at. Hey, man, look here. They already know.
Yeah.
Hey, when I show up, I got that spark wood on me now. I'm just letting y'all. I got the pay.
I got you.
I need to replenish my supply.
Yeah, I sure like me some of that supply.
Running low. I wonder if I did 2 of them, what would happen?
Yeah, don't do that.
Oh,
yeah, don't do that. You don't need that.
Hey, Ocho, you think my eyes red now?
Yeah, don't do it.
The devil himself has showed up.
Don't do it.
Don't do it, Ocho. Okay.
Nah, don't do it.
Sometimes you can. I mean, come on, man. No, you know what I'm saying? You don't try to overkill. You know what I'm saying, Ocho?
Don't do it. Just take half a pill is all you need.
Half?
Yeah.
Look here. If I'm gonna cheat, I'm gonna make 100 on the test. I ain't gonna get no 90. I just let you know. Ain't no half or nothing. I'm taking a whole pill on an empty stomach.
That's a good one. Oh, hey, listen. If you're on an empty stomach, you want the pill to do all the work.
I want the blood to go to one place. I want the blood to one place. That's it. I don't need nothing. No digestion. I don't need nothing. Ocho, it's all I can do. Cause I'm gonna be like, I might pass out. Man, please. Nah, that man gonna talk about, hey, I ain't eating nothing.
Hey, that's funny.
Eat nothing, I don't drink nothing. Cause I ain't gonna mess with no good wood peeing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, Ocho?
Right.
Sometimes you mess up a good wood.
Yeah, I got you.
Thank you, Ro. Appreciate that. Hey, Unc Ocho, glad to make it back to a live stream. Law school is killing me. Man, congratulations. My wife and I are expecting, so I want to ask, being a father means to the both of you. Bro, for me, it's the responsibility of knowing I have someone to count on that's dependent on me.
Mm-hmm.
I have something to come home to, someone that I hope that one day is going to look up to me and says, I want to be like him.
Yeah.
I want to work hard. I want to be respectful. I want to be humble. Man, I remember the first time my kids called me dad. Because, you know what I'm saying? To hear dad, man, please.
Yeah, it's one of the greatest feelings in the world, man.
It is.
Being a father.
It absolutely is. Now, it doesn't come without trial and tribulation. Now, trust me. Especially if you got daughters.
Yeah. Ain't nothing better.
I mean, sometimes I want to put them in the headlock. Girl. Don't laugh, man. You know, hey, if you had teenage daughters, you know what I'm talking about, man.
I already know. You ain't got to tell me.
Ooh, Lord. But you know what? It takes all that to build a solid foundation because you really don't know.
Yeah.
You got to go through some adversity. They're going to try you now.
Oh, yeah.
At some point, you got to hold firm. You still got to be dad.
Mm-hmm.
Like I tell them, hey, the relationship ain't going to change. I'm always going to be dad. You always going to be the child. And I'm going to love you.
Mm-hmm.
But there's going to be a time and a place that, hey, I'm really not going to be able to control anything. I'm just going to be able to advise you, right. And then you have to make the best decision
for yourself.
For you.
Yeah.
That's it. But until then, get your ass in the house. Thank you guys for watching us. Guys, I know it's late. You guys stayed up with us late again tonight, man. We greatly appreciate that. Thank you for joining us for another episode of Nightcap. I am your favorite Unc Shannon Sharpe. That is Liberty City's own Bingo Ring of Fame honoree, the Pro Bowler, the All-Pro. That's Chad Ochocinco Johnson. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Tell family, friends, and loved ones to do likewise. Go subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed wherever you get your podcast from. Every subscriber counts. Thank you guys for all the support that you've given us in 23 and 24, and hopefully continue support into 25. Go check out Shea by Laportier. The holidays are upon us, and we want to make sure you have a joyous holiday season. What better way than with a bottle of Shea by Laportier? If you cannot find it in a city or state near you, order it. December 18th is the cutoff. If you order it by December 18th, we can get it to you by the 30th. So order it, ship it right to your house. Please drink responsibly. Go follow my media company page on all of its platforms, Shay Media, and my clothing company, 84, with 84 being spelled out. Our newest release dropped last week. We've got shirts, sweats. We've also released some stocking stuffers, such as beanies, koozies, and mugs. Quantities are limited, so please make sure you grab yours while supplies last. Tickets for our Super Bowl show in New Orleans, our first spring tour stop, are on sale now. The link is pinned at the top of the chat. February the 6th in New Orleans. Be there. You don't want to miss this one. Ocho, the Rockets are coming to Vegas as they beat the Warriors 91-90 in the NBA Cup. Great defense down the stretch. A loose ball foul was called with 3.5 seconds. Jalen Green scrolls to the free throw line, makes both of those as he sends the Rockets to the semifinals of the NBA Cup. The Hawks went to the Madison Square Garden and defeated the Knicks 108-100. Ice Trae, 22 points, 11 assists. Jalen Johnson had 21 points, 15 rebounds. And Hunter came off the bench, had 24 points. As they advance, they will take on the Bucks in the East semifinals, and the OKC will play the Rockets in the West semifinals, with the winners advancing to face each other in the finals for the Emirates Cup. Thank you for joining us again. I'm Unc. He's Ocho. We will see you tomorrow after Thursday Night Football. Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you guys for staying up late. We appreciate you, and we will see you tomorrow.
Mañana.
Thank you very much.